Good morning, friends. Today we are here to celebrate the Prakram Divas, and this is the day of valor. And this is the birthday of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji was a great Indian freedom fighter leader, and he born on 23rd of January in 1897. He belonged to a upper middle class family. His father was Janki Nath Bose, and his mother's name was Prabhavati Devi. At that time, Netaji was a very intelligent child, and he was influenced by teaching of Swami Vivekananda. And when he started to growing up, he started noticing the atrocities of Britishers, and he completed his studies from National Presidency College and Scottish Church College in India. And later on, his father sent him to England to study for Indian Civil Service examination. At this time, this examination was most toughest examination in the world. But Netaji was such a genius and intelligent, and he cracked this exam within 6 months. He was offered a job, but he resigned it in 1921 because he wanted to serve the nation rather than work under the Britishers. And he returned India and joined the Indian National Congress. He had a very charismatic personality and strong political instinct, so he became popular in Indian National Congress very quickly. He had some differences with Gandhiji and other Congress leaders on non-violence, because he believed that the freedom is not something that you request for it. It is something that you fight it and snatch from the ruler. So in 1999, in spite of being president, Subhash Chandra Bose resigned from National Congress, and he founded the Forward Bloc and went to Germany to seek help for India's independence. But that was time of Second World War, and next he went to Japan. And Japanese are anyway, they wanted to attack on Britishers in 1942, War of Singapore. The Japanese took less than 10,000. They defeated the British army and took the 64,000 soldiers as prisoners of war. In these 64,000 troops, there were 40,000 were Indian troops. And Netaji took these 40,000 Indian troops and created the Indian National Army, which is called Azad Hind Fauj. At that time, Netaji gave a very famous slogan, "Give me blood, I will give you the freedom." And Netaji appointed the three commanders to the Azad Hind Fauj, and these were Prem Kumar Sehgal and Nawaz Shah Khan and Gurbakh Singh Dhillon. These three commanders led the Azad Hind Fauj Myanmar to Imphal. There they encountered the British army, and that time British army defeated the Azad Hind Fauj and captured these three commanders. And suddenly news came out: the Netaji died in a plane crash on 18 August in 1945. And after some time, Britishers wanted to launch a psychological war against the Indians, so they conducted a public trial on these three commanders. These three commanders were punished in front of people of India, and people of India came to know about the Azad Hind Fauj and Netaji, that this is the army which was fighting for the independence of their own motherland. And that was a huge pushback for Britishers, and many of people started to revolt against the Britishers, and this affected Britishers very badly. And now they don't have any other option than leave to India. Then the current British Prime Minister set up a commission, and finally we got independence on 15 August in 1947. And this is the contribution of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in the freedom struggle of India. And today we are going to salute him and honor him as celebrating his birthday as Day of Valor. And this is all about the Netaji. And Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.